Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome to our channel. Visual. A warm, welcoming shot of a cozy living room or a peaceful nature setting. Have you ever wondered what true happiness looks like in our often chaotic world? Visual. People looking thoughtful or reflecting, set in a busy city backdrop. Well, today we're diving into an ancient wisdom that might just hold the key. Visual. Open Bible or a glowing light illuminating the pages of a book. We're exploring the Beatitudes, a set of teachings that have guided people for centuries. Visual. An ancient scroll or a serene view of nature. These aren't just old sayings, they're practical tools for finding joy in our modern lives. Visual. A modern-day family enjoying time together. So, grab a comfy seat, and let's embark on this journey together. Visual. A friendly smile from a host, signaling the beginning of a journey. First, let's talk about what blessed really means in this context. Visual. Someone pondering in a peaceful space, perhaps journaling. It's not about being lucky or having everything go your way. Visual. A person handling a challenging situation with a calm expression. Blessed here means having a deep, lasting happiness that comes from within. Visual. Someone smiling serenely, with natural light around them. Now, let's set the scene for when these teachings first came about. Visual. A peaceful hillside or an ancient depiction of a crowd listening. Picture this. A hillside in ancient Galilee, crowds gathered to hear a revolutionary message. Visual. A scenic hill, perhaps with people gathered in circles. The speaker? Jesus of Nazareth, offering a new perspective on happiness and success. Visual. A figure standing in front of a crowd, symbolizing the speaker. His words challenged the cultural norms of the time, and they still challenge us today. Visual. A modern crowd listening attentively to a speaker. Let's explore each beatitude and see how it applies to our lives now. Visual. A visual transition to a peaceful setting, preparing for deeper insights. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Visual. A humble person offering help to others, showing humility. This isn't about lacking money, it's about recognizing our need for something greater than ourselves. Visual. Someone reaching out to others in kindness. In a world of self-promotion and Instagram perfection, this teaches us humility. Visual. A person turning away from their phone to engage in a real conversation. It's about admitting we don't have all the answers and being open to growth. Visual. A person deep in thought, looking out into the distance. Try this. Each day, acknowledge one area where you need help or guidance. Visual. Someone writing in a journal or meditating in a peaceful setting. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Visual. A person sitting quietly, offering a comforting gesture to a friend. This might seem odd. How can sadness lead to happiness? Visual. A quiet, somber moment, reflecting on sadness. But it's about allowing ourselves to feel deeply and process our emotions. Visual. Someone wiping away a tear, then smiling as they find comfort. In a world that often tells us to get over it, this gives us permission to grieve. Visual. A comforting embrace between two people. It also promises that comfort will come, reminding us that tough times don't last forever. Visual. A person looking out the window, the sun shining through the clouds. Exercise. Create a grief journal. Write about your losses, big or small, and how they've shaped you. Visual. A journal, pen, and peaceful atmosphere for writing. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Visual. A gentle gesture of kindness toward others. Meekness isn't weakness, it's strength under control. Visual. A person showing care and patience in their actions. It's about being gentle and considerate, even when we have power. Visual. Someone leading a group with compassion and care. In our competitive society, this teaches us to lift others up instead of pushing them down. Visual. A person helping someone up from a fall. Practice. Today, look for ways to use your strengths to help someone else shine. Visual. Helping someone with a task or offering support. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Visual. A passionate person reading, discussing, or helping others. This is about having a deep desire for what's right and good. Visual. A person volunteering or taking action in their community. It's not about being perfect, but about constantly striving to be better. Visual. Someone working on self-improvement, perhaps learning or exercising. In a world full of injustice, this motivates us to work for positive change. Visual. People marching for justice, holding peaceful signs. Try this. Choose one cause you're passionate about and take one small action to support it. Visual. A person joining a community effort, making a positive impact. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Visual. Someone forgiving and offering a comforting gesture to others. Mercy is about showing kindness and forgiveness, even when it's not deserved. Visual. Two people shaking hands or hugging after a disagreement. In our often judgmental world, this teaches us to extend grace to others and ourselves. Visual. A person smiling and forgiving themselves in a moment of reflection. It reminds us that we all make mistakes and need second chances. Visual. A person offering a second chance, forgiving a past error. Exercise. Think of someone who has hurt you. Write them a letter of forgiveness. You don't have to send it. Visual. A letter being written in a peaceful setting. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Visual. A serene, peaceful scene of someone contemplating deeply. This isn't about being perfect, it's about having integrity and sincerity. Visual. Someone acting honestly and transparently with others. In a world of fake news and hidden agendas, this calls us to be authentic. Visual. A person standing firm, speaking the truth in front of others. It's about aligning our actions with our values and being true to ourselves. Visual. Someone taking a stand, staying true to their beliefs. Practice. At the end of each day, reflect on whether your actions matched your beliefs. Visual. A person meditating or journaling by candlelight. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Visual. Two people talking calmly in a tense situation, finding common ground. This goes beyond avoiding conflict, it's about actively creating harmony. Visual. A mediator helping two parties come together. In our divided world, this challenges us to build bridges and find common ground. Visual. People shaking hands after a successful negotiation. It's about listening to understand, not just to respond. Visual. Two people sitting and listening attentively to each other. Try this. Next time you're in a disagreement, focus on finding a win-win solution. Visual. Problem solving through collaboration and mutual respect. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Visual. A person standing strong amidst adversity. This one's tough, it's about standing firm in our beliefs, even when it costs us. Visual. Someone holding a sign or standing firm in a protest for justice. In a world that often pressures us to conform, this gives us courage to be different. Visual. A person walking alone, confidently embracing their individuality. It reminds us that doing the right thing isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. Visual. A person making a difficult decision for the greater good. Exercise. Write down your core values and commit to living them out, no matter the consequences. Visual. A person writing values on paper, looking determined. So, there you have it. The Beatitudes, ancient wisdom for modern times. Visual. A person smiling, reflecting on the lessons learned. These teachings challenge us to rethink what it means to be truly happy. Visual. Happy faces, reflecting on the teachings. They show us that joy isn't found in external circumstances, but in how we live and love. Visual. People sharing moments of love, laughter, and support. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Visual. A person inviting engagement with a warm smile. Which beatitude resonates with you the most? Visual. People sharing their thoughts in a cozy setting. Share in the comments below, and let's continue this conversation. Visual. A comment section animation or people discussing in a group. If you found this helpful, please like and share this video. Visual. A like and share button on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on finding meaning in our complex world. Visual. A subscribe button with a bell icon. Until next time, may you be truly blessed. Take care. Visual.